Our next inductee to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame is Amber Gray. Wait till you hear this story. It's remarkable. Amber was a high school All-American while dominating at Lakota West High School in Cincinnati. Along with earning a full-ride scholarship from Tennessee, Amber represented America and won a gold medal at the USA Basketball Youth Development Festival Games in 2007. In 2008, Amber took home honors as Ohio's Miss Basketball. Amber scored 1,900 points and grabbed 925 rebounds, all numbers that would eventually earn her induction into the Lakota West Hall of Fame in 2019 and the Greater Cincinnati High School Hall of Fame in 2022. In 2008, Amber reported to the University of Tennessee. However, her health and life took a turn as she suffered both a brain aneurysm and a devastating stroke that left her temporarily, I'll use the word temporarily, unable to speak or move her limbs. Amber's incredible work ethic was put on display during her arduous rehab. After a stunning recovery, she was cleared to play basketball again and decided to attend Xavier University, where she earned Atlantic 10 All-Conference honors in 2013. Gray even managed to play professionally in France for multiple seasons after college. When I read the bio, only thing I could think of when I talk to my kids personally, you can do anything you want in life if you decide to do it. And Amber is obviously a great example of that. Her perseverance has inspired many and earned her several recognitions, including the Wilma Rudolph Courage Award and the Cincinnati Sports Professional Network Comeback Award. Gray is now a motivational speaker and a founder of Where to Next Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps prepare youth for the next phase of their life. Please join me in welcoming Amber Gray to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Thank you to the Hall of Fame committee, and congratulations to all the inductees. I know for a fact no one ever thought I would be standing here today, especially because one of my first baskets ever scored was a three-pointer for the other team. Luckily, 10 years later, the great late Pat Summitt saw something special in me and gave me a chance to play at the University of Tennessee. Coach Summitt believing in me saved my life, because in 2009, after a first-round loss, I tore my shoulder. After shoulder surgery, while in recovery, I suffered from a stroke and a brain aneurysm. At that point, not only did nobody think I would be able to play basketball again, they never thought I would live a normal life. Well, to me, a normal life was basketball. A year later, another coach took a chance on me, Coach Kevin McGuff, who at that time was the head coach of Xavier, now coaches at The Ohio State University. It's kind of weird for me to say that, being I never played there, but I guess I'll root for them from being from Ohio. He gave me a chance when no one knew if I could ever even play basketball again. He gave me a chance because he believed that I could be a good leader in the locker room and I could help continue to bring on the legacy of what they had just had the season before. But my determination to prove myself to myself that I had come a long way from shooting at the other basket led me to not only living a normal life again, but to playing a year later after being told I possibly would never walk again. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my support system. That's my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my friends, and my teammates that were by my side, from being a top 5 player in the country to not ever knowing if I could ever play again. My mom, who slept in a hospital room for over a month, who's bawling her eyes out right now, so try not to make eye contact, where she got no sleep. I know most of you are thinking, if my child was in the state that I was in, I wouldn't sleep either. That's not why she didn't sleep. She didn't sleep because every 10, 15, 20 minutes or so, I was complaining that I was too hot, or I was too cold, or I was hungry, or I needed to go to the bathroom, which she had to lift me up because I refused to go any other way. To my dad, who, when everyone thought I was crazy to want to play again, he was in the gym with me every single day. For me, it was great because for the first couple weeks, I was able to take a break every 20 minutes because I had to check my heart rate, make sure I didn't have any headaches, and he couldn't yell at me for it. And I took full advantage of that. Finally, to my sisters, one of them's here, the other one's playing in Oregon right now and actually has, the one who's here, let me say this, she is in a nursing program at Ohio State, so that's another reason why I can say The Ohio State University. To my other sister who's currently playing in Oregon with the opportunity to make one of the USA teams, they were my motivation through it all. I never wanted them to see me give up because that would potentially give them a reason to give up in anything that they may face later in life. And finally, I thank the game of basketball, because if it weren't for the game that we all love and that we're all here, I wouldn't be here accepting this award. Thank you again.